welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a get ready with me, and as you can tell it is more of a full glam, definitely more full glam. And for most people I know this isn't like an everyday look, but it is more of an everyday look for me because I either do full glam all the way or I do no makeup look. But don't worry, I'm going to be doing more of an everyday basic makeup coming up soon. And today I'm going to be testing out a new eye glitter, and I also am going to be testing out a new liquid lipstick. So if you want to know how to get this look, please keep watching. Alright, so I already washed and I moisturized my face, so next I'm going to be going in with my primer, and I am going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte as I mentioned in my last video. And I always like to put a good amount on this because it just like makes your pores so small and makes your face look flawless. Alright, and next I'm going to be priming my eyelids, and I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre, and it looks like this. This is one of the best eye primers I've ever used. I have a lot of veins on my eyelids, if you can tell, and it just kind of like makes everything really good and smooth before you put your eyeshadow on, because you want it to look really good and have like a clean palette to put your eyeshadow on. And I usually just like to put this on with my finger. You could put it on with a sponge, but I feel like it works best if you just slap it on there with your finger. Alright, and now that I got everything primed and ready to go, I will share a secret with you guys. I've done this for several years now. I know a lot of people don't like to wear a lot of concealer because once you put concealer on, you get creases and lines and it just doesn't look good. Well, before I always put my foundation and concealer on, I always like to put coconut oil right up under my eyes. And I know a lot of people think that's crazy, but I promise it makes your concealer go on so much better, and it doesn't set in your lines. It just kind of gives a flawless airbrush finish for your concealer. So I'm just going to use this, and this is some random this is some random coconut oil I just got from Walmart. I honestly don't even know what kind it is. I know it says organic on it. That makes it seem like it's better. It says organic. Alright, so next I'm going to be using my Morphe contour sponge, and this is my first time using this, so I'm kind of excited to use it. And I'm going to be trying the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Makeup. Maybe it made me look younger. And it's in the color 3W1 Tawny. 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 I don't know who that is. Actually, I'm going to be using the Morphe E31 first for my foundation, and then I'm going to go back in with the Morphe sponge. I think this is the right color. Looks pretty. So when you're putting your foundation on, I like to pat mine with a brush because I feel like if you rub it around, it kind of like messes up with the formula of the foundation. And always do like your cheeks and your forehead before you start doing your like right here, because a lot of people, they start off kind of like through this area, and it kind of makes it darker. Like it sits on a lot of people's face right here, so it kind of looks cakey, and it almost can make you look like you have a mustache. So and always make sure you kind of get in your hairline too, so you don't have like this abrupt line like where your hairline is. Just kind of like brush it like into your hair, but not like in your hair, but into your hair. If that makes sense. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with, I don't know, let me try this side of the sponge. Beauty blenders always make your foundation look more like skin instead of so cakey and whatnot. I really like this one. It's really soft. I would suggest you get one. I also like the Real Techniques, but this one's pretty bomb too. Alright, next I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Light Sand. And this already is like a really full coverage concealer, but I always like to use a lot because I like for my under eyes to look very bright. And I do kind of like to go up on my nose right here because I usually get a shadow like on my nose right here. And to make your nose look more thin, like when I go into contouring, you always like bake right here, and I always like to put a little bit of concealer right on the edges of my nose as well. And I will do my tip right there. Okay, so another trick I like to do is, I don't know if this is a trick or not, but every time I do my concealer, I go ahead and do my eyebrows because, or at least get one of them on, because I do like my concealer to sit on my face a little bit, because if you go in with your beauty blender right away, I feel like it wipes off most of the product, because beauty blenders do have a tendency to kind of like soak up some of the product. So I just let it sit on my face for like a minute, maybe. I don't know, sometimes longer, sometimes. But I don't let it sit on too long, because it will dry on your skin and you won't be able to blend it out as well. I'm gonna get one eyebrow on and then I'll blend it, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. I might get both eyebrows on, just depending. Oh, and for my eyebrows, I am gonna be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. I don't even know what kind this one is, but it has the spoolie on the end. A lot of people like to wait to do their eyebrows after they do their powder and everything, but I like to do mine like with my foundation still on, because I feel like if you mess up, it's a lot easier to correct your mistake instead of having powder on your face and it being a struggle to go ahead and like put concealer over the powder. I feel like it's just a lot easier to do it with your foundation on your face. I'm just going to clean my eyebrows up with the Morphe M. They usually have M. This one's Morphe B41, and it's just a really good flat brush to clean up anything with, I think. And then I'm just going to use a spoolie on the end of this brush and kind of make my eyebrows look a little bit more natural instead of so drawn on. Okay, next I'm going to be blending out my concealer with the Morphe Beauty Blender. As you can tell, it has a really nice finish after I let it sit on my face instead of doing it right away, and it kind of, I promise it will wipe off the product a little bit. It just looks so much nicer once you let it sit on your face for a minute or two. I feel like the heat from your skin kind of lets it set really good. Ooh, that looks so nice. Alright, and after I do that, I do like to set my concealer, and I am going to be setting that with the RCMA Powder. And I usually just like to put it in some kind of like little thingy, and I'll dip my beauty blender in it and set it. I feel like you can use a brush to set it as well, but I feel like a beauty blender makes it. Beauty blenders are just awesome at making everything look really good and natural. And I would just set this right here. And I always like to go up with it. And I will go ahead and set with my beauty blender on my nose, under my eyes, and also on top of my eyelids. Alright, next I'm going to be going in with the E41 Morphe brush, and this is what I like to use to set my foundation all over my face. I only use the Morphe, the beauty blender under my eyes, my nose, and on top of my eyes. I'm just going to finish patting the powder all over my face. Alright, and next I'm going to be using my Morphe R2, and it looks like this. And this is my all over bronzing brush. I like to use it on my forehead and my cheeks, and I will use it on my neck sometimes as well. And I am going to be going in with my Cheek Parade Benefit palette, and I'm going to be using the, I almost dropped that. I'm going to be using the Hoola up here, just the regular Hoola. I'm just going to put that all over my forehead. Just kind of give yourself, I feel like it kind of brings you to life, you know, from looking so, you know, kind of like you just put all that powder on and now, you know, just bringing your color back to your face. Making your face match your neck. Alright, and now for a more, this is my contour brush. It's more precise than the other brush, and it is the Morphe R10, and it looks like this. And it is a really good, nice, round, kind of flattish shape, so you can get the bronzer closer to your hairline to make it look more contoured. And I also will use it right here to define my cheekbones. I'm just going to use that same Hoola bronzer. I'm just going to take that first brush I used for bronzing. I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit better. Make it look a little bit more natural. Alright, and next I am going to be contouring my nose, and this is really, really important. You want to get this right. I'm going to be using the Morphe E47, and it is a really good thin brush. And it's awesome for your nose because you do not want to have really like big thick lines going down your nose, because that just looks unprofessional and it just looks like you just slapped some bronzer on your nose. So this is going to help get that really nice crisp thin line to help make your nose look more structured and thin. And I'm going to be using the Hoola again. I'm just going to kind of go straight down. The closer you get to your, the closer you make the lines together, the smaller your nose will look. And next, the most important step, I think, is baking. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M459. It is the best baking brush. Like, it is very flat and thin, and it holds a lot of powder in this brush. So when you do it on there, you can just pack it on there and make it look nice, crisp, and clean. And I am going to be using my RCMA powder to cut everything with. I'm going to start off with defining my cheekbones, because this looks, if you just leave it like this, it kind of looks sloppy. It's nice to make it have that nice, good, crisp line right there. And I like to pat it instead of like rubbing it. It helps get that line real good. And I also am going to be using this on the sides of my nose because it looks better and makes your nose look more thin if you have these lines right here and you don't want to have a shadow right here. This is the part right here that you want to highlight and make a lot lighter than right here. So I'm just going to be putting this on the sides of my nose as well. And I am going to be letting this sit on my face for a while, and I will blend it off towards the end of my makeup routine. And next I am going to be doing blush, and I'm going to be using the Morphe E4. This is the best blush brush in the world. I like the shape of it, how it's angled. It helps you really get that nice blush going. And I'm going to be using, since my dandelion in this palette is kind of falling apart, I'm going to actually try the California. Alright, and so today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. And first I'm going to start off with this pretty coffee color right there. And I'm going to be going in with my Morphe R37. And this is a really good transition brush. And I like to put it in my transition area. And for those of you who don't know what transition area is, it is the area right above your crease right here. This is the area where you like to start off that color and get that nice in shape going. So I'm just going to start building this color up right here. And I do love this color to start off with, because it really works with anything. Like, you can swing this color anyway. You can do blue, red, just really whatever color you want to do for the day. Alright, and next I'm going to be using the color that's right up under it. Oh, if I can hold this daggone palette, it's so big. This color right here. It is a really pretty, like, reddish brown, maybe a little bit of orange in there too. And my M433. And this is a lot like the other brush. It is another transition brush, but it is thinner and a little bit thicker, and it's shaped a little bit different as well. It helps just get those colors packed up. Jaclyn here don't want to open for me. She just closed and she wasn't opening. Alright, so I'm just going to start this color right here in the crease, and I'm just going to try and build the color up right there. Alright, and next I'm going to be going in with the color directly to the right of that one. And it's just a little bit of a, maybe a darker, like, red. I'm just going to be going in with my Morphe M506. And this brush is my crease brush. It is the best brush to start building that color up directly in the crease. It's really good and it's thin, as you can tell. And I'm just going to start packing that on in my crease, and I will bring that color down in my lash line right there. And I do always like to bring my colors down right here. I don't like to leave it completely white because I feel like it looks kind of unblended if you have this all white and then you just have the color up there. Unless you're doing a cut crease, and that's just a whole different story. That's a different ball game. That looks so unblended, but we're getting there. We're going to blend all this out. And I'm going to be using my M433 again, the same color I did the second transition color with. And I'm just going to start to blend this all together to make it look nice and even and no harsh lines or unevenness. Because literally, the art of putting eyeshadow on is literally just blending colors. You just got to blend them all together. Alright, and next I'm going to be taking the Morphe E22. And this is my, like, all over blending brush. This is for blending all the harsh lines, literally all around the outside. This is the best brush for that because it's so soft and it doesn't, like, move the product all everywhere. It just kind of, it's the perfect blend, like, literally amazing. And you don't want to have those harsh lines all over your eyes. The more blended it looks, the better it looks, in my opinion. Alright, and next, after I do my eyeshadow, before I do, like, my eyelid and everything, I do like to go ahead and bake right here because you do not want to have your eyeshadow go, like, with your eyeline. You don't want it to go too far down. You want to make it nice and crisp right there, because after this, I'm going to put my eyeliner on, and my eyeshadow will go below my eyeliner, and that just, it doesn't look good. You need to clean it up and make it look nice. And I'm just going to be using the M459 to clean this up. And it literally, like, paves the way for your eyeliner. Like, this is going to make my eyeliner so much easier to put on because I have that nice paved line already for me, really. So for all you new beginners with cat eyes and liquid eyeliner, this is the best trick, to be honest. Now I'm going to be using my M321, and it is a really good smaller brush, as you can see. And I'm just going to be applying this white color in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to be using this one because it's a little bit more golder than this one, and that's the kind of look I'm going for. I'm just going to pat this on here, and I'm going to put it right here on the inner crease of my eyelid. And I am going to bring that down into my corner to give my eyes a pop and make them look a lot brighter. Alright, and I'm going to be going back in with my M433, and I'm just going to blend this out just so I don't have that white shiny eyeshadow going above my crease. Alright, and next I'm going to be doing a product review on the Stila Liquid, the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the color Kitten Karma, and it is really, really, really pretty and shimmery. I'm so excited to try it. I've heard so much about these, and this color just looks amazing. And I'm just going to put this on my eyelid, but I'm not going to go too far in this corner over here because I want to leave that red right there in that corner. Can y'all see that? Oh my goodness. Y'all, that is some glitter. Do you see that? That is some glitter. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, my eyelid is like glowing. This is so shimmery and so pretty. My eyelid is like wet. I don't want to look up and like it get all over my eyeshadow. Let me see if I can make that blend it in with my M433 and make sure it's not too far up. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. My eyelids are popping, y'all. They are popping. And I might put a little bit of this in my corner just because I feel like it'll make it look, kind of bring the look together. I'm just going to put a teeny bit right there in my corner. Alright, so next, while I let this dry because it is really, really wet, I'm trying not to look up. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my M432. And it is really good flat brush, as you can see. It's literally so teeny and precise. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put the first color I put on, which is that really pretty coffee caramel color. And I'm just going to put that right up under my eye line. And I'm going to try and mimic the colors that I did up here. And I'm going to put them on the lower lash line. At first, I'm going to start off with that coffee color. And the reason I like to use such a precise brush is because you don't want to get too big of a brush and then try and do this, because you're literally just going to get eyeshadow everywhere. And I've learned from mistakes to not do that. Alright, and next I am going to just be using the second color I used right here. And I'm just going to try and blend this with it, but I think I'm going to stop right halfway through my eye. I don't want to get that dark color too close to my inner corner because I do want that to be really bright and pretty. Alright, and next I am going to be taking that last color I used to darken up my eyes, and it's the dark burgundy color. And I'm only going to be putting this in my outer corner right here. And as I said before, I'm just trying to mimic what I did on the eyelid. Alright, and next I'm going to be taking the Morphe E36. And it is a really good, small, really small brush. And I always like to use this right here in the corner of my eye because of how small and precise it is. And I am just going to use that white that I used in the very beginning. And I am just going to put that right here in my inner corner to kind of brighten that up. Alright, and now that my eyelids are mostly dry, I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And it looks like this. And it has that nice, really sharp felt pencil. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my outer eyeliner. I do want to tell you guys another trick. If you do have hooded eyes, and I do to an extent, the smaller eyeliner, the smallest you do your eyeliner, that will make your eyes look a lot bigger and make your hooded eyes not look as bad. Because if you do a thick line on your eyelid, it will make that area look a lot smaller and make your hooded eyes look worse than they already are. Alright, and next I am going to be going in with my eyelashes, and today I am using the Lash Bar eyelashes, and these are in the style Dirty Martini. They're their most popular brand, and you can find them on Instagram at Your Lash Bar. And I always like to let my glue dry, not all the way, but most of the way, because if I put my eyelashes on while my glue is still wet, you will have to hold them there for a lot longer and wait for them to dry, and it usually just ends up a big mess. So just try and get them a little bit, most of the way dry, just so you can just pop them on and they'll be right in place. Alright, and now that I got my fake lashes on, I am going to be using the Voluminous Carbon Voluminous Carbon Black by Loreal. And I always like to use this with my fake lashes. I just feel like it's a really good mascara to use for your fake eyelashes. And I try not to get my mascara too much on my eyelashes. I just like to make my normal eyelashes blend in with my fake eyelashes. Alright, and I'm just going to be putting this a little bit on my bottom lash line as well. And next I am going to highlight my brow bone. I almost forgot to do it, and I'm just going to be using this white color in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just going to be putting this right at my arch, right where my eye arches. Alright, and next I'm going to be using the Rimmel London in the color Addiction, and the numbers for that is 018. And I just feel like lip liner is a good way to make your lips pop. It makes them really plump and look a lot bigger than they are. And it's always good to put this down before you put your lipstick on, because it does pave the way for your lipstick. I'm going to be using Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the color Splendore Shimmer, and this came in a pack of 3, and they're the little mini Stilas, and this is their newer color, so I'm pretty excited to try it. It looks really shiny for a matte lipstick. You guys, I'm not even kidding when I say this is so shiny, and it just looks amazing for all day lipstick. I mean, not an all day lipstick, a liquid lipstick, but it is all day, it says, and I don't know, that just looks so amazing. It doesn't feel like so dry as normal liquid lipsticks are. I haven't tried Stila liquid lipsticks, but this one is just like, it feels really good on my lips. Alright, and next I am going to be going in with my highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Morphe M510, and this is the perfect brush to be putting highlighter on my cheeks and also on my chin. And let's see. Ooh, just trying to look like a glazed donut as usual. And this is the best highlighter in the world. It is so shiny, and I'm just going to keep putting it on my cheeks over and over again just so I can see how shiny I can get my cheeks. And I do like to put a little bit on my chin. Not that much, but about that much. Alright, and next I am going to be going in with the Morphe M441, and this is just like the other brush, but it's a little bit smaller and skinnier. It's the perfect brush to go down on my nose, because you don't want to use that fat brush because this is like the size of my nose, so you can't do that. You don't want to put highlighter over your contour because highlighter over contour just looks really messy and it doesn't look professional at all. Alright, next I'm just be going in with my setting spray, and I love to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray because it's literally like air, and it smells good, and it literally just makes you feel refreshed, and it sets your makeup for all day. I just feel so rejuvenated after that. It's just like the best setting spray ever in the whole entire world. Alright, and that's it for my look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I did want to tell you guys I am going to be doing a giveaway in my next video, and to be entered in my giveaway, all you have to do is like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also if you would share this video on Facebook, it will be on my Facebook page. And I need you also to comment share in the comments because so I can see that you shared the video. And I'm going to be giving away the Stila lip glitters. I forgot what they're called. The Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. It's going to be 3 of these, and they are half of this size, I believe. And you're going to be getting this color, which is the color that I'm wearing today. You're going to be getting Diamond Dust, which is a silvery color. And the other color is called Smoky something. It's like a brownish or grayish color. It's also really, really pretty. But yes, so just make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and comment as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Say it again.
Exaggerate.
I don't know why I can't think of that. It just looks like it's an exaggerate, but it's exaggerated. I'm going to be using... It's 1 a.m. The lip liner by Rimmel London. It's just like 1 a.m. and this is the second time I put this makeup on.
I'm looking in the viewfinder.
Oh, it's so hot in this room. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Here, I'm gonna set that.
Alright, and next I'm going to be using...
Okay, do it.
Okay. And next I'm going to be using Rimmel